If you ask any Baylor player whether Saturday's game against Texas meant just a little bit more given their future move to the SEC, they would tell you no. The crowd told a totally different story. It was the loudest it's been at McLean Stadium this season as the 16th-ranked Bears tried to fend off the Longhorns. Baylor looking to remain undefeated at home and improve to 7-1 on the season. First Baylor drive of the game, Gary Bohannon puts one in the air, but it is picked off by Texas's B.J. Foster. He'll take it around the outside before finally being brought down. Few plays later, Casey Thompson fakes the handoff and hits Joshua Moore for a 10-yard touchdown pass. Longhorns strike first, and it is 7-0. Baylor answers. Gary Bohannon to Tristan Ebner. He flips it to Tyquan Thornton, who knew he was a quarterback. Touchdown to R.J. Sneed, and we are tied at 7. 14-10 was the score at half, and the Longhorns got started quickly in the second. This time, Thompson to Bijan Robinson for the rushing touchdown. Baylor goes down 21-10. Then the Bears in the red zone. Bohannon in the air to Sneed. He'll make the catch for a nice gain. Bears have it 1st and goal. Very next play, Bohannon on the keeper, 6 yards to the house. The Bears retake the lead, and it's 24-21. Fast forward to the fourth quarter. Bohannon flips it to Abram Smith. He'll do a little spin, and he's gone. 32 yards for the touchdown. What a run. That will seal the deal. Baylor rolls 31-24 and improves to 7-1 on the year. Nicky Lattarulo has a recap from earlier today.
Texas versus Baylor has been a game circled on the calendar all season long, an in-state rivalry game that we all knew wouldn't disappoint, especially this year with Texas headed to the SEC. But the biggest task for Baylor headed into today's game would be stopping Texas running back Bijan Robinson. The Bears not only held him to 43 total rushing yards, but just 2.5 yards per carry, which is his least on the season so far. Baylor's defense sacked Casey Thompson twice and picked him off once, but still the Bears fell to an 11-point deficit in the third quarter after starting the first and second halves slow. But never did they hang their heads. The Bears continued to pound the rock, and in the fourth quarter closed it out with 2 touchdowns and allowing the Longhorns only a field goal. Gary Bohannon threw a season-high 2 interceptions, but his teammates say he never lost confidence. The Bears wore the Longhorns out, which was evident in the second half, and Abram Smith, who rushed for a game-high 113 yards, says that's what they've been working on all week.
You can see the hands on the hips, those guys that were tired on their side of the ball, and we knew like, hey, we do, fastballs on Monday and we're running, so we're in shape. You can see how it was affecting them, and the holes just went from like little creases to, you can put a train through it.
Through the last 2 games, Baylor has committed just 1 penalty, something that head coach Dave Aranda has been focusing on all season long. So the Bears are hoping to use this momentum going forward as they hit the road to take on TCU next Saturday in Fort Worth. The kick time for that game has still not been announced. With the Bears in Waco, Nicky Lattarulo, 6 Sports.
This was such an impressive win for the Bears, trailing in the second half, and then they rattle off 21 unanswered points, and the defense comes up big in the second half. Don't look now, but this team has so much potential, and they are rallying. They have 4 games left. They've got TCU, Oklahoma, Kansas State, and Texas Tech. The Big 12 is wide open, and we could see the Bears in a Big 12 championship game.